Okay, now news that relates to, of course, our pockets. As pulses prices continue to skyrocket, the centre has decided to import an additional 3,000 tons of lentils. Even as pulse prices hit the double-century mark in parts of the country, a high-level cabinet meeting was held in Delhi to firefight this crisis, because the pulses story looks like the new onion story for the Modi-led government. In a bid to rein in on the rising prices, a slew of measures have been announced. Other than the import of pulses to ease the demand, authorities are conducting a series of raids across the countries to nab hoarders and profiteers. The centre has also asked the states to take strict action against hoarders. In Delhi, dal is also being sold at discounted rates at the fair price shops. However, the festive season already in full swing, the issue has now become a political hot potato for the government and the opposition as well. Okay, so pulse rates clearly are racing, hitting the 200 mark over past few weeks, especially for tur, urad and arhar. Here are the reasons though why there is little chance that pulse prices may cool soon. Because remember, the production fell by 2 million tons in 2014-15. So there is a gap as far as demand and supply is concerned. Monsoon was also deficit in 2015, which has had an adverse impact on production. There is a zero import duty on pulses, and farmers are not interested in growing pulses as it's considered risky for them. And most of the pulses that are now growing are also not considered, the varieties are not high yielding ones. Some food experts have been advising that perhaps take 2 grams like the experiment in Madhya Pradesh, which did yield several successful results. And of course, you know, a lot of these experts have also suggested that importing can be a short-term solution, not really a long-term, curing of this problem, because in the past too, we have seen acute production, in fact, shortages happen. But they say that while there is a bureaucratic system in place that needs to look after technology innovation to improve production, those bureaucrats seem to be involved in more political affairs. The government, the cabinet secretary, though, of course, held that review meeting today, which was attended by secretaries of other departments, including the Food and Consumer Affairs and Civil Supplies, the NAFED officials as well. The Delhi government, the central government is saying that the stock products they are sending in, they're trying to sell in at discounted rates through, of course, the PDS shops as well. Okay, I'm joined by Mr. S.P. Sharma, who is an economist who also focuses on agri issues, who is with us on the phone line. So, you know, the government is saying that it will import 3,000 additional tons. How do you look at these measures? Do they seem sufficient enough to deal with the crisis?
Yeah, because measures will be sufficient, because now economy is facing a problem in the perishables, protein-contained items. That's why food inflation is again under threat. So that's why these measures I will suggest that should be implemented from the ground level. The implementation will be very, very important.
You know, so but what is worrisome perhaps is that the real shortfall in production will actually be registered only after the harvest season, which will be in November, December. So if you've had this shortfall being felt, clearly a lot of it is speculation driven and hoarding driven.
No, I don't agree with this, because shortfall is always, since the last many years, there is always shortfall in the pulses, and our production is lesser than our consumption, and 6-7 million tons deficit is always there. So that's why I believe government should focus seriously on this issue, because issue may re-emerge in the coming times also, because demand for the perishables and pulses is increasing each day.
Yes.
Because of changing dietary pattern in India. So I think there should be a serious policy focus on this issue.
Okay, sir, to stay with us, we are also getting a comment from the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav on this pulses problem. Let's listen in first.
समाजवादी सरकार ने कोशिश की है मंडियों को बेहतर करें, मंडियों का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बेहतर हो, आपके बाजार में सामान उपलब्ध हो जाए, किसान को मौका मिले उन चीज़ों को पैदा करने को, उनको सहूलियत भी दी जाए। तो कम से कम समाजवादी लोग तो इस काम को कर रहे हैं, लेकिन केंद्र सरकार की भी तो जिम्मेदारी है उसमें। तो केंद्र सरकार भी आगे आए जिससे महंगाई कम हो।
Okay, but clearly this is a political hot potato as well. But Mr. Sharma, in terms of the long-term cure to this problem, because as you said, we normally every year we see at least 6 to 7 million tons, of shortages every year. But in terms of dealing with it in the longer term, what would you point out as the 2-3 big points to take care of?
My suggestion is that there must be focus on demand and supply dynamics in the economy, not only other sectors, but agriculture sector seriously. So we are not able to anticipate the demand scenario in the agriculture sector. Sometimes there is a lot of crop in some particular item, and sometimes there is tremendous deficit in some particular commodity. So there must be policy focus from the grassroots level, from the basic level, that what is the demand in that particular segment for a particular agriculture commodity. And that should be regulated by some central ministry in New Delhi, and with the coordination with each district of India. Mm-hmm. Anticipation of demand should be first. Then government can formulate a clear-cut policy that this is the demand for these items, and we have enough production for that commodities also. If production is not there, then imports should also be planned in anticipation.
So you are saying that perhaps the demand supply study needs to be much more statistical. It needs to have much more empirical evidence to try and get
demand supply dynamics first.
Yeah, absolutely. So do stay with us.
Demand is not anticipated rightly. Every time there is deficit in some commodity and surplus in some commodity in the agriculture items, and there is price discovery also. You can buy potato at the rate of 5%, 5 rupees and 50 rupees also. Onions can be sold at the rate of 3 rupees or 100 rupees also. So there is no discovery at all in the agriculture commodity prices. So these two things should be focused. Mm-hmm. Firstly, price discovery in the agriculture commodities, and second, the demand and supply dynamics.
Okay, sir, we take your point, but do stay with us. I'm also getting in a comment from Ravi Shankar Prasad, Union Minister at the Centre. Of course, let's listen into what Ravi Shankar Prasad had to say.
प्रदेशों को अपनी दाल की मांग केंद्र के पास रखनी थी। नीतीश कुमार एक बात का जवाब दें, बिहार में कितना अधिक दाल की जरूरत है, आज तक भेजे हैं क्या? तो नीतीश कुमार जी दाल पर राजनीति कर रहे हैं। जल्दी दाल की कीमत नीचे होगी क्योंकि बाहर से दाल आने वाली है, लेकिन जब 500 करोड़ रुपए का फंड उपलब्ध था बिहार के लोगों के लिए सस्ते दाल देने के लिए, तो उसका उन्होंने उपयोग क्यों नहीं किया, ये बड़े सवाल है। चलिए, धन्यवाद।
Okay, so clearly, there's a lot of politics that too happens. But Mr. S.P. Sharma, one quick comment. There are also supposed to be extension officers who are supposed to focus on these areas. Are the bureaucrats also not doing, their work properly, maybe in their studies?
Yeah, bureaucrats can support this scenario with the anticipation of some demand and supply dynamics. But the ground level inputs are very important. Mm-hmm. There must be some involvement of farmers from the ground level, that they should also provide their inputs, that how much for some particular commodity they are going to sow. From that scenario, bureaucrats at the central level can anticipate the whole demand and supply dynamic.
Okay,
so there should be involvement of all the segments of the economy, not only the bureaucrats but the farmers also and the consumers also.
Okay, many thanks. We'll leave with them, Mr. S.P. Sharma, for your perspective and also your suggestions there on how the government can really deal with be it these problems, be it with onions or now pulses on a longer term basis.